Hey guys, Flyers fan here with an important Week 17 matchup between the Colts and the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans need a whole lot of help to get into the playoffs, and the Colts are just looking to get home field advantage through the first round and a bye week. So hopefully you guys enjoy the game, and I'll let you know what my comments are and thoughts of this game. So enjoy. See y'all later.
On each sideline today, and they could be the difference makers.
You know, these tight ends, they can do it all. They're tremendous blockers for the running game. They got the speed to go down the field, and they got feet, Jim. You know, those quick feet, so even when they run those short routes, if there's man-to-man coverage, they're quick enough and shifty enough to still get away from the defender.
The Colts with a nickel look here on defense. The Titans take it from the 23. And it's swatted away. Now here's a look at the Titans offense. This is an efficient group. Last week turning the football over just once. Mariota's set in the pistol. The Titans take it from the 23. Here's how the Colts defense. The strength of this defense has been its ability to stop the run. Third down and 10. Wants to go deep. Hauls. He's in the clear. The 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown. And Phil, what a way to make a statement by scoring so early in this game.
You know, Jim, I love making statements, and that's what this team did. They went out there and told the opposition, we are better, we're tougher, and take that.
Just past the 20, we'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Tight end in motion. First down at the 22. Johnson's got it on the toss. Now, here's a look at the Colts offense. A lot of people thought coming into the year this would be one of the best rushing attacks in the league, but it's been very average to date. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Chris Johnson lined up in the backfield.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And now he'll dip out of bounds.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
Luck's got two tight ends on the field for this snap. Luck gets it to Kobe Fleener. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
First down here. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. A rack pose all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Johnson is in the backfield. 2nd and long. Looking across the middle. Here's a look at the Titans defense. Absolutely one of the best defensive units in the National Football League. The Colts with a 3rd down play coming up and hoping to improve in this category versus a week ago. Luck will take the snap from the gun. And he's out of bounds. The offense stopped midway through the 1st, and they'll now turn to their defense.
Yeah, Jim, they're going to turn to their defense. Here we got a low-scoring game, and what they have to do is go out there on the field, find a way to stop the other offense from scoring some points.
He's got a chance for a return. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
The Titans know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
First down at the 37. Langford chases down the quarterback.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Mariota's going to take it from the gun. Looking at every option. Pass is intercepted.
What a job by the linebacker that time making that interception. Gets in good position. What a pair of hands. A linebacker who can do it all.
The Colts stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
It's Luck out of the pistol. Set up screen to Johnson. Jason McCourty has the tackle.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 10. And they deck the quarterback.
Well, you're on the offensive side. My gosh, you know they're going to blitz. So what do? You either throw the football really quick, or you have your tight end and running backs help pick up those blitzers so the quarterback has time to throw it. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Andrew Luck in shotgun formation. He's drilled as he throws. This defense off to a terrific start.
Well, they call 3rd down the money down because you try to keep drives going. And right now the defense has all the money because they're the ones getting it done.
Wants to give it a go here. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
The Titans love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Titans come to the line of scrimmage and show a full house. Sankey's got it on the handle. Butler's going to make the tackle.
Sankey's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. One more snap, and that'll end the quarter. Sankey's handed the football and picks up maybe 3 or 4. The Titans are at the line facing 3rd down, which was not an issue for them last week as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. The Titans line up, split backfield. First down and 10. C.O. Moore has the sack.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
From the shotgun. Looking long. What a catch.
Still the prettiest play in the NFL, the long arching pass down the field and watching a speedy receiver run right under it. What a throw, what a catch.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Colts offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Double tight end formation. First down at the 29. Johnson's going to take the handoff now.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Johnson's lined up as the single back. Luck, handoff. Picks up about 2.
Johnson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
It's third down coming up. It's a 2 tight end formation. And the give now to Chris Johnson. Taken down at the 45.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Second and 2. Johnson's taking the handoff. That's a gain of 8.
Johnson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Rice lines up as the single back here. First down at the 39. Luck going to try to scramble now. Easy catch there. No one near him. That's his first reception today. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Now inside the 30 at the 29.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Johnson's tackled right at the 28.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with the hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback. Jim, a good decision here by the coaches to go into hurry-up offense right before halftime. You want to get as many plays off as you can before the halftime whistle blows.
We'll go no huddle. And Colts are in for the score. Leaders caught his first touchdown of the season.
Tight ends are becoming a bigger and bigger part of the passing offense in the NFL. It leads to a touchdown this time. Nice job by the big guy just getting in position to make the catch.
The Colts setting up for the kickoff. a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Titans are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out.
Darnell Dockett has the sack.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
That's second down coming up. The Titans come out with a split backfield. Mariota's got it in the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. He pulls it down somehow. What a job by the receiver, climbing the mountain and coming down with the reception.
Wow, climbing the mountain, that is a new one. What a good job. You're right. These wide receivers in the NFL now, they can go up and make unbelievable catches. And remember, you can't hit them until they come to the ground. That gives them a little more curve.
Rock for a loss on that play. Second down coming up. Mariota's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. He has the grab. Both teams head to the locker rooms after a half dominated by the defenses. We've got a close one on our hands, friends. We'll send it out to Larry Ridley to break down the half as we continue in a moment. And the second half kicks off. Which team is going to break this tie? And this is Ginn running it out. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Colts offense comes onto the field after a tie ball game through 2 quarters, Phil.
Usually in the second half, offenses kind of get the advantage. Why? Because the defense starts to tire out a little, and you can spring different plays on them because you've learned what they like to do. Can they come out here and take advantage of this defense? I think they're going to have a good drive right here.
First down at the 26. Has Andre Johnson. Gains 15. That's his first reception today.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch. Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
Johnson lined up as the single back. Luck's going back to the air on this play. And it's just thrown away. Second down now. Luck's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Luck finds Fleener. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Hubbs there to take him down.
Johnson's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Titans defense now is going to go nickel. Second down and 7. Intercepted. Still not taken down. They bring him to the turf.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Titans offense will try to set the pace early here in the second half with this game tied, Phil.
Yeah, they're going to try to set the pace, but listen, on the other side, this defense is aggressive. It's tough. I think the defense is going to get after them and maybe cause a turnover right here.
Sankey's tackled down after a gain of 7. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. After running it, it's 2nd down. Will go ground. He's into the open. Sankey's taken down at the 25. Now the offense in their hurry up. The Titans will take the snap from the 25. Walker's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Always manage the football game. You got to be thinking about it all the time if you're the quarterback. It's a tie game. You're down in here in the red zone. Be careful with the football. You at least want to get 3 points out of this.
Coming to the line at the 15-yard line. The Titans at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. They'll run it off the toss. 2nd down coming up. Wasting no time now for this next play. McCluster, the receiver. Gains 11.
The Titans had a nice play designed that time and fooled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
This is 3rd down. Mariota's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Sankey's going to secure the handoff.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, if you're on the defense. Side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
The Titans come to the line, and they put their runs it across for the touchdown. And the lead is theirs now, just before we reach the 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that could prove to be.
Yeah, we're getting to that point of the game where you're starting to think, and you involve the strategy. How do you want to approach things on the defensive side? Do you want to start calling plays on the offensive side that eats up the clock? Those things are in play now.
And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Colts just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
First down at the 30. Chris Johnson takes the handoff. He's tackled right at the 36.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Chris Johnson lined up in the backfield. 2nd down, 4 to go. That's Luck connecting with Allen. Got a big lane.
The Colts, good job that time, moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Luck's completion percentage, 70% on the day. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Johnson's got it on the handoff. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Defense wasn't fooled by that play call. The defense, even though their team is leading, they were ready for the run, and they stopped the offense that time just for a couple yards.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Oh, look at that. Linebackers moving around.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Kobe Fleener comes up with the grab.
Jim, here in the 4th quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job.
The football rests at the 44.
Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Still on his feet. That's a gain of 6.
The Colts just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
The football is at the 38. Now 1st and 10. The defense gets a sack.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback, that is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
Loss of 5 on the play. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Playing press coverage to the outside. 2nd and long. Andre Johnson on the deep pass. He brings it in.
The Colts look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? They're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Luck's now completed 4 in a row. Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2. Quickly to the line. Dropping back 3. Luck, touchdown, Colts. Fleener's 2nd touchdown of the game. Phil, the drama is so thick in the air, you can feel it as the touchdown has tied the game in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, it's great theater. That's what it is. Great theater, and man, I love watching these plays to see how it's going to turn out. And you're right, you can feel it in the air. It is thick.
The Colts getting ready for the kickoff. Breaks out of the tackle, and he's across the 10, and that's about it. He's tackled at the 15-yard line. The Titans take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy, and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
And looking underneath, this will go incomplete. Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here.
Let's go.
Mariota's off the mark there, incomplete.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Mariota's alone in the backfield. Time is beginning to run out here midway in the 4th. It's intercepted. The offense should thank their defense, Phil, with the interception in the 4th quarter.
Well, yeah, listen, that's what the defense is supposed to do, Jim. You don't have to thank them. Hey, they're good, they're tough. Go out there and make some plays. I'll just say to the offense, Now it's your turn. Let's see if you can take advantage of this situation.
Time becoming a factor in this game. Time is running out. The game is tied, and the defense must do whatever it can to not give up a score. First down at the 17. Dante Moncrief makes the grab. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. Johnson's handed the football. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals. When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
Should be what we call a gimme. And the kick is good for 3. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. The Titans are ready to take it to them. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Titans offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Titans snap it at the 26. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Second and 10. Walker's going to pull in the bullet pass. Pollard's there to take him down. First down. Pressure on every snap now.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that.
Man, intercepted. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
Johnson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
And the give now to Chris Johnson. That's a gain of only a yard. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. The Colts are coming off a week in which they played in a tight contest, and another one here today in the fourth. The score's 17-14. Johnson takes it on the toss. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line. The Titans will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. And here we have second down. Johnson's going to take the handoff now. The Titans will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. On on the way, third down. Allen's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Ballard's got the toss, secures the football.
Your team is behind. You have to be the aggressor, and the defense is that time. How about that? Nice stop. They force a fourth down play.
And a touchback. So the offense gets the football back here in the last 2 minutes off of the punt, and everything looks like it's coming down to this drive.
Yeah, it does. And, you know, when you're in a situation like this on the offensive side, you can be conservative. Why? You have 4 downs. Makes it really tough for the defense to try to stop all 4 of those downs.
Looking to go deep. Nice catch.
It's one thing to be able to throw the football that high and far, but it's another. He found the right receiver to throw to and put it right on the mark.
Mariota's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Second down, late in the fourth quarter.
Let's go.
The Titans snap it up at the 26. Makes the catch in the open field. Gains 19. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Every team in the NFL knows how to run the 2-minute drill. They work on it every single day at practice. Let's see how they run it today with no timeouts left.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Huge play coming up. Offense looking for one more play to make. Second and goal from the 7. Darnell Dockett gets to the quarterback. This is an almost must-convert scenario. Third down coming up here in the late stages. Yes, that's 4-down territory, but you don't want to face make or break at this point.
Yeah, the defensive side, now it's time for the coach to do his job. Be aggressive. Call a defense that the offense has not seen so far today. If you do that, I think you'll catch them by surprise. If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
Huge play coming up down near the goal line. They'll have to rush now as he's taken down. They won't risk it. They're going to kick the field goal and try to win it in overtime. Phil, it's third down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and if you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
So here in overtime, the rules change. If you receive the ball first and get a touchdown, the game is over. However, if you take the ball down on your first drive and only manage a field goal, the other team will have a chance to tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Titans are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Second down and 10. Throws the pass. Third down on the way. The Titans need to get to the 34 for a first down. Down on the field. Pass is intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Colts weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, it's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Second down here after that run play. Luck out of the gun. Luck connects with Hilton. Gains 12. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
And he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Luck's completion percentage, 80% on the day. That's Stanford to Stanford. Luck to Fleener.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Johnson lined up as the single back.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Luck gonna try to scramble now. And that pass is just thrown away.
This is a good job by the quarterback this time. You know, the initial thought on the play, nobody's open, so he scrambles out of the pocket, still sees nobody open down the field, and makes a quick decision, doesn't take a hit, gets rid of the football.
The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. Third and 6. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I'll guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
McAfee will be called on now to punt the football. They'll take it at the 20. The Titans' last possession ended somewhat painfully with an interception. You wonder if they're going to try to compensate for that mistake on this drive, Phil.
Well, sometimes when you have a mistake on the offensive side, it does make you get more conservative. But let's look at it from the defensive side. It was just a tremendous play. So sometimes in the NFL, that's going to happen where the defensive player is just better than the offensive player.
I know you had a lot of experience at this, but after you threw an interception, what was it like coming back out on the field the next time?
Well, I tell you, I tell all my teammates, be alert. You might have to tackle again because I'm going to keep firing it down the field. Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Bishop Sankey makes the catch. Second down here. Looking across the middle. Walker's met after a gain of 13. Third catch today so far. The Titans will go with the pistol on this play. First down at the 47.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
He's now got 70+ yards on the ground. Second down. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment.
Ball at the 47.
They bring in the extra tight end. He's going to get another carry. Sankey's tackled down at the 45.
Sankey's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
3rd and 2 here after the run. The Titans at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Mariota's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He'll pick up 7 this time. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Makes the catch. The Titans get a first down.
Coming to the line at the 24.
1st and 10. Handoff. That's a gain of 6.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The kick is good.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out, but good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
Well, Phil, this one ends in overtime with a game-winning field goal.
Yeah, it was so exciting, and it's a shame it just came down to this, but a nice drive there at the end to get a chance to kick the field goal, and the kicker came through.
All right, guys, Flyers fan here.
Phil Simms and all the crew.
All right, guys, Flyers fan here for post game. It was an exciting game, but thriller. 20-17. Now all I need is the chips to fall in its place. I need a couple teams to lose for me to make the playoffs. Like I said, I made a lot of mistakes in the game, which threw too many interceptions, and but my defense held up in overtime. So hope you guys enjoy the game as much as I enjoy playing it with my friend Epic. Make sure you guys comment, subscribe, and drop the elbow on my YouTube channel for more Madden games and Madden playoffs.